So there's an accessory I've wanted for the GameCube for a long time that pretty much makes no sense to own anymore, especially at its price point. It's actually become cheaper than it used to be, and that's the broadband adapter for the GameCube. At one point, it was like $200 some odd. Now it's closer to just $100, which is still higher than it should be for something that you're only going to use if other people have that same accessory and it only works for like 5 or 6 games. But I did pick one up, and I thought, you know what? Now's probably a good time to see how the online community works with the GameCube in like the one game that it functions with. Guys, if you enjoy these videos, make that like button, helps that a ton. And if you're new here to the SpawnWave channel, make sure you subscribe down below, and we're going to start with today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen meals right to your doorstep. People have asked how I was able to get into shape and stick with it, and for the most part, it starts in the kitchen. Being able to avoid the hassle of going to the grocery store and have your meals ready in just a few minutes makes things so much easier. Factor has menus that update weekly and include more than 29 meals and 33 add-on options. You can pick your favorite meals or let Factor craft your order based on your tastes. These meals come together in a few minutes, just pop it in the microwave and you're good to go. I tend to be very busy during the day, and Factor has made it extremely easy to just pack a delicious meal that I don't have to overthink and can enjoy quickly while sticking to my nutrition goals. I mean, who really wants to spend hours cooking and cleaning anyway? Head to go.factor75.com/SpawnWave120 and use code SpawnWave120 to get $120 off. That's go.factor75.com/SpawnWave120 and use code SpawnWave120 to get $120 off. Once again, a big shout out to Factor for sponsoring today's video. All right, so the broadband adapter that I ended up getting was off of eBay. It was like $100. I've been waiting for these things to come down in price just a little bit so I can do a video on them, and it took a while everything else with the GameCube seemingly has been going up in price. The broadband adapter has been falling in price, and mostly because there's no real reason to own one of them at this point. You have to own them in pairs or multiples so you can LAN play with these different systems. I mean, there's only like 5 games that support it in the first place, with 1080 Avalanche, Kirby Air Ride, Mario Kart Double Dash, and then Sega actually had Phantasy Star Online that had full online play with a subscription service. And there's one game called Homeland that is only in Japan, although I have noticed there are translations for the game that at least make it so the menus are readable, so I guess you could play that one. That game in particular was interesting because you would host the game on your system and people would connect to it. The games from Nintendo, however, 1080 Avalanche, Kirby Air Ride, Mario Kart Double Dash, would all work through LAN play, and you would basically just get a bunch of GameCubes together and everyone would have their own screen. The one that was kind of funny is Mario Kart Double Dash. You can connect 8 different GameCubes together. So yeah, if for whatever reason, there are 8 of you together and you all have your own broadband adapter and GameCube and CRT TV back in the early 2000s, yes, you could run LAN cables all over the place and have this massive LAN party of Mario Kart Double Dash, which actually sounds pretty cool. I guess it became more possible when we started seeing things like tunneling software. I know like X-Link, I think, was one. There are quite a few of them that have kind of come and gone. Some that I checked out, there's really no one playing on them other than Halo 2 on the original Xbox. Now, if you take a look at the back of one of these boxes like Kirby Air Ride, you'll see at the top, it just says kind of like broadband adapter, letting you know that, yes, you can use that accessory with it. Phantasy Star says modem at the top, so you can dial in and play online against your friends or run through different parties. The broadband adapter itself just clicks into the bottom of the GameCube, at which point you can plug your LAN adapter in and start playing. I also saw talk online that you can use Dolphin with an actual GameCube, so you can connect your computer with your GameCube and run LAN play. It looks like there's a lot of stuff that went into that. I was more curious about playing online with the one game that still functions, and that's Phantasy Star. Now, the reason this functions is because there are private servers that are still running to this day. In fact, there's one that I found that has events scheduled for next month in April, which I saw. I said, really? Are there that many people playing? Not necessarily. Their player count's like 10 at the time of this recording when I checked it out, but all the instructions are there, so I fired up Phantasy Star with the broadband adapter connected, plugged in the LAN cable to a router, and off I went. It was pretty easy to set up the configuration where you just had to point it to the correct IP address, set up your DNS settings, and then it actually connected. Welcome on, I still don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Shthak? Stack server for Phantasy Star Online GameCube. You can also play this with a PC through Windows, or you can use your Dreamcast, which that might be something to check out. Wouldn't it be interesting to have someone on the GameCube, someone on the Dreamcast all playing together? That'd be kind of fun. I looked on the website, and yeah, there we go. Looks like there were like 6 or 7 people who were playing, so there's not many people playing online here with this private server, but the fact that it's up is incredible stuff to think about. So let me go through here. Block 1. Welcome GameCube players. Look at that. Updated March 10th, 2020. That's pretty recent. Wow, okay. So they're pretty on the ball for this. They have a Discord server. Say cheating's not allowed. Well, there you go. If you're stuck, hold X and B. Start a soft reset. Earthquakes. Memory of the hero. Wow, so they're actually doing like full-on events and updating this thing. Oh, there we are. Okay. Spawn, let's see if we can find an actual live player. If there's only 6 of them in here with me, it's probably not going to be easy to find them. I don't know, are these live people? There's IZO, DC. Oh, hey, look, somebody did open a room. Episode 1. Oh, you gotta be level 80? We actually found somebody, and I can't even join because I'm level 1. And then S is just like been in this quest this whole time. The other one needs a password. Who knows what that is? But hey, you know what? We technically saw a person. Back in the day when I did play Phantasy Star, it was on the original Xbox. And a lot of that's because the original Xbox was the online system back in the day. I think I would have had a lot of fun playing on the GameCube though, but like everyone had an original Xbox that I knew, and everyone was really playing like Halo and then Halo 2 when that came out. But like the idea of having a full Phantasy Star Online game on your console like this, playing online, I mean, it's pretty cool. The GameCube in particular though, because no one looked at the GameCube as an online system, and the fact that there were only like 5 or 6 games in general that used the LAN port, and then like just this one really that used online, I mean, that's pretty much why. Oh, somebody just joined my game. Look at that. I'm about to die, but someone's actually like playing on the GameCube Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. Amazing. I don't have any healing items either. So unless this person's level 12, maybe they'll come in and save me. And I'm dead. Oh. Thanks, Caitlin. No, you know what? They're gonna come revive me. They're gonna come revive me. There's probably a way to say hi. I can do that while I'm dead. All right, hold on. Hello? I should probably let him know I'm dead. Hold on. Oh, all right. Where am I? That is a great question. Area with... Oh, there they are. Wow, Caitlin's not messing around. She took out all of them. Can you revive me? Does it work? No. Oh, wait, hold on. Does she see me? By the time I'm done typing this, Caitlin will be on like the other side of the map. Ah, there we go. All right. Awesome. Let's say thank you. Don't think there's a way to revive. All this time I've been sitting here. Let's go back to the Pioneer too. Maybe I can like go back into the world. Or maybe I can actually join back in the party. Equip this sword. For some reason my sword pops out. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. Let's go. I don't think I have a quest at all to do here. I was just kind of breaking stuff. Looking for money and items. I definitely need to like get some experience and level up. I mean, it seems to run pretty well. Although I guess when we were on the Dreamcast back in the day, it was dial-up, and this is like obviously much newer broadband. It was a miracle that this game ran at all on the Dreamcast if you think about it. With like the dial-up modem we were using. All right, I'm getting experience. This is good. I'm dead again. I got some experience. I'm making progress. Normally what I do is there are quests you can take like for lower level that are like designed for solo play, and it would level me up and I'd get items, but I've actually found someone on the GameCube, which is like impressive on its own. So, and they're gone. Now I got a good 15 minutes of multiplayer through the internet on the GameCube. Caitlin had it. She saw me get like 2 shot, and that was it. She's out. But hey, there you have it. We played online with the GameCube in 2022. You know what? I'm actually kind of impressed that this is still supported here with a lot of updates going on. Like they're moving up the level cap and working on different events, with one even coming up now in April. And I don't know, randomly someone just jumped into the party here. So it's not like a very active community in the sense that there are hundreds, even thousands of people online. But if maybe you had a few friends, you wanted to jump on here and you all for some reason had a broadband adapter for your GameCube, you can have a lot of fun, I think. You can also play it on, yes, your Dreamcast, but on your PC. And that's probably the easiest way to just go about doing it. Just jump on your PC, get on one of these private servers, even for like the older Phantasy Star games, and just have a bit of fun that way. It was certainly an interesting time in gaming when we had the Xbox really leading the way, but the GameCube had a few games using that broadband adapter, and then the PS2 had a bunch of games started to pop up. But let me know what you guys think about this one down below. Playing online for Phantasy Star on the GameCube, there's a lot that goes into it, and it costs way too much money to get the broadband adapter, the game, and even the GameCube, but it's certainly an interesting look at the early days of online play when it came to consoles. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.